Why people pleasing can self sabotage your success. When it comes to people pleasing, a lot of us don't know. Kid you not, I have so many clients that I work with, and we have a bunch of conversation. We work on the things that matters to them. They're working on themselves, and then they realize, oh my God, I didn't know I was a people pleaser. And people pleasing is not something bad. It's just because you're being so nice. You're being so nice, you're being so kind, you're always trying taking care of other people, you're putting other people before your needs. And that's why we call the people pleaser. But in a way, you doing it because you're being a nice person. You're thinking that I'm doing this right. No, I'm always there for people. I'm always taking care of people, and you're putting yourself last. But if you do that, then you actually self-sabotaging your own success in life, whether it's personally or professionally. So today I'm going to give you three strategies that you can apply and not being a people pleaser anymore. Okay. One of the things that you really should do when it comes to people pleasing, you need to learn how to say no. Yes, I'm that coach to teach you how to say no when you have to. Saying yes, yes, yes all the time is really not beneficial. You think it is, again, because you think it's nice. But unfortunately, the people that you're saying yes, yes to, they don't really think that you're serious. They don't take you seriously. They really don't respect you because they know no matter what I say or what I do to her, she always saying yes. He always saying yes. They don't really speak their own mind. They go along with my conversation just to please me. Now, they don't think that way, but they know you. You are nice. And whenever I want something from them, they're always going to say yes. And that's why it's very important for you to learn to say no. Learning to say no is very hard, but it actually give you respect back. It actually give you organization in your thoughts. It actually protects your energy. It actually protects your emotion. So think about it. When you think about it from that perspective, then saying no is absolutely necessary because you're like, oh my God, yeah, I don't want to disrespect my soul. I don't want to interrupt my emotion. I don't want to have these thoughts. I don't want people to take advantage of me. Okay. And if you think about it that way, then it won't be as hard as if you are always wanted to be nice and always wanted to say yes. So one of the things that you really have to learn to say no when you have to, especially when people see you and they want you to do something and they want you to say something or be somewhere and they expect you to say yes and it makes you very uncomfortable. You're not really comfortable with that, but yet you're still doing it. And a lot of time we do this with our family, with our loved one because we love them, and then with our partners because we are like in a relationship and we confuse the compromising with saying yes all the time. So if you're a person that you think that you're always compromising and you're always saying yes, 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 you need to learn how to say no. Because if you don't, that relationship eventually will fall apart. And the situation will get worse and worse because people really will not respect you. Now, I have videos on how to set up boundaries in your life and how to say no on my previous videos. If you haven't seen them, go watch them. I always give you guys strategy on to how to set up boundaries. But you being a people pleaser, saying yes, 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 can never, ever help you. If you want to be nice to yourself first. If you want to say yes to yourself first before say yes to someone else that makes you feel uncomfortable, or situation that makes you feel uncomfortable, or conversation that makes you feel uncomfortable. So really important to learn to say no and then apply that in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Number two, recognize the patterns that when you compromise your own needs. That's when you should say to yourself, oh, I'm being a people pleaser. You're putting your needs behind everybody else's need. Everybody else's need is first, your need is behind. That's when you're going to recognize that this is not good. I'm being a people pleaser. Because, like I said, we don't know we're a people pleaser until we pay attention to it intentionally. And we say to ourselves, well, that's strange. I always say yes to other people, but I never say yes to myself. So every time when you get putting in a situation that you're putting your needs behind, you're putting your needs second, then recognize that, oh, I'm being people pleaser. So that's an indicator tell you that you're not really taking care of yourself first. You are always pleasing other people. And when I say other people, don't get me wrong. Again, you're being nice. You're trying to be nice to everybody. You're trying to always do other stuff for other people. But it's very important to practice this with the people that you really don't like to be around. When they say things to you that makes you feel uncomfortable, when they do things to you that makes you feel uncomfortable. So that's why it's important to recognize if you are people pleaser or not. And one way to do it to recognize the patterns. I'm always putting everybody else's need before my own needs. Okay, that's number two. Number three, prioritize your own goal first. If you're somebody that always saying yes, yes, yes to everybody, and you're getting so overwhelmed in your life, and you're seeing that you're not accomplishing anything in your life, you are not accomplishing when it comes to your health, when it comes to your personal life, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to your fitness, when it comes to your eating, when it comes to anything, you are not being organized and you're not accomplishing anything, you're not seeing progress, is because you always saying yes to other people. So it's very important to prioritize your own goal first. When you make a to-do list, say to yourself, what are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? These things comes first before everything else. I always tell people that just because it's urgent does not mean that it's important. What is important? Your goals are important. Whether it comes to your health, whether it comes to your relationship, whether it comes to your career, whether it's about your finance, then you have to, when you make a to-do list, what are the things that you wanted to accomplish? What are those goals that you wanted to accomplish? Whether it's a big goal, like for a couple of months from now, a year from now, or whether everyday goal, that little things that matters to you. So if you're somebody feel like you're a people pleaser, when you're making your to-do list, look at the list and say to yourself, am I putting my goals as a priority or I'm putting everybody else's first? And I know a lot of time it feels really bad. We feel really bad to say no and put our priority first. But whether you're a mother or a father or a partner, whatever you are, you have to understand something. People will actually can benefit from that. If you're healthy, if your mental health is good, if you're happy, if you're peaceful, if you're successful, if you're rich, if you're whatever that makes you you, then other people would benefit from that. Your family, your friends, your kids, your partner will benefit from that. So that's why it's important that when it comes to your success, you have to understand that am I being a people pleaser or am I just being so nice and putting everybody's needs before mine? And that's why I'm not seeing any success in my own life. So don't self sabotage your own success. Understand something that I will not going to be a people pleaser anymore. I am nice, but don't take my niceness as a weakness. So that's why I have some boundaries, and that's how I'm going to learn to say no. I am going to prioritize my own goal first. And I wanted to make sure that I understand the patterns, not to compromise my own needs before everybody else's. If you agree on these three strategies, just say yes to me and comment. And I want to see what do you think of it. And you can tell me what area of your life you're working now to set some boundaries and learn how to say no.